What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Odd Odds Ritual deck profile. So let's jump into the deck profile. Let's see what we're coming at you with. We're running 2 Odd Odds Gravity Dragon. Odd Odds Gravity Dragon is just a real great card to get on the summon. Just to be able to, whenever you summon, your opponent can't activate to the effect and you bounce all those back rows back up to hand. A giant True Nate effect is very, very good. The fact that they can't activate to that is very, very good. I like that effect. Also, on top of that, the fact that you can deal your opponent 500 damage is just, every time they activate a card, it's very, very good. This is a mandatory cost for them to even activate the card before they even, let's say they won't activate Pot of Desires. Before they can even activate that card, they're gonna have to pay 500 life points. So if you get your opponent to an OTK type kill, it makes it very good for almost like a lock to say game. So he's very, very good for that. We still run the main beater of the deck, 3 Odd Odds Pendulum Dragon, just to be able to search out any of our scales that are 1500 or lower. The main one you're gonna want to go after is our man Wisdom Eye. Be able to get him, set up your scales, keep pendulum off from there. We run our 3 Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye at 3 is just too strong. Be able to open up with 2 of these in hand. That helps your plays out a lot. You're not wanting to play out of the extra deck like you used to. We're going to be going into a linked format, so this deck is catered more to pendulum out of hand and be able to just do what you got to do and getting everything out of the graveyard. Out of the extra deck. We run 3 Dragon Pit. Dragon Pit's just your main high scale. You want to get him out there, start popping off back row, making sure you get that free clearance, go off from there. We run 2 Oath Dragon. Oath Dragon just helps you get your Wisdom Eye back, helps you get your Pendulum, Odd Odds Pendulum Dragon back. Any of your cards that are in the graveyard you need back. Get your Odd Odds back, get your Magicians back, be able to get the stuff out of your extra deck back. He helps out a lot with that. That's very good. We run 1 Noble Dragon Magician just to help to get in those Synchro Dragons that can help you place plus. We still run 3 Magical Abductor. A lot of people are starting to shy away from this card because we have Duelist Alliance. But to me, to be able to have Duelist Alliance, this card in Terraforming helps you get your plays that much further. That can help you plus so far ahead of your opponent that your opponent can't catch up. And to me, that's very crucial in the game state. I still believe in running still just 2 Perform Power Skullcrabat Jokers. Like I said, if you're going past your 2nd, 3rd turn and you're normal summoning that often, your game state's not right. You want to be able to get one of these out your 1st turn, 2nd turn if you go, you want to get another one out. So 2 should be all you need. And on top of that, you're able to search it with your Magical Abductor and she's going to help you get to it and do your plays that you need to anyway. We run 1 Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. This guy, he's good for just being able just to help you get the extra search out of your deck and even going into Ignister. Ignister's still a problem child. If you get Ignister out there, you can spin back that problem card that's causing you problems and just push for hard games. So he's able to be searched off Duelist Alliance, so that's a good card I think to be able to put in the deck. And lastly, for the monsters, we put in 1 Max C. Max C puts in work. Any deck that wants to do a lot of special summoning on their opponent's turn, and you can just say, hey man, do all the specials coming you want. But if you can take the Max C challenge and survive it, let's do it. But that is it for our monsters. For our spell cards, we're running 3 Duelist Alliance. 3 Duelist Alliance is just magnifique, just very good. It helps to just be able to get your deck so that you can get the cards that you need. If you need that pen call, get it. If you need that Luster Pendulum at that time, get it. It helps to put the counters on Magical Abductor that you need and also be able to help set up your pen scales with your pendulum call. So to me, it's very good. Speaking of pen call, we're running 3 Pendulum Call. Pendulum Call just helps protect your Magicians during your turn and your opponent's turn, helps them from being destroyed. You can't activate your Magician's effects, but that's okay. As long as they can't be destroyed, that's the key that you're looking for. And helps you to be able to set up with your Sky Iris, and that's another protection blanket for you. We're running 3 terraforming. Terraforming just to be able to get to our field spell as fast as possible, to be able to protect our odd eyes, pendulums in the pendulum scales, our magicians in the pendulum scales, and to be able to get extra searches that we need, like our gravity dragon, our ritual spells, or our fusion spells when we need them. And to get that, that's why we have our Sky Iris. Sky Iris helps to get our deck to protect itself. Our pendulum scales, to be able to get our searches for our odd eyes gravity, our odd eyes, to be able to get our ritual spells, to get our fusion spells, and be able to start getting the game to plus where we want it to get to. We run 1 odd eyes fusion. Odd eyes fusion just to be able to get that vortex out, send 2 materials. If their opponent has 2 monsters on their side of the field, send 2 materials from the extra deck, get that free special summon for nothing. But it helps out a lot to be able to get that effect off. That's very good. We're running 2 Odd Eyes Advent. Odd Eyes Advent is a very good card. The fact that you can use it just like Odd Eyes Fusion and use materials out of the extra deck is good. I like that. On top of that, if you have your Odd Eyes Gravity in the graveyard, you can special summon it from the graveyard by using materials on the field or in your hand. Special summon Odd Eyes Gravity out of the graveyard. That is the reason why I like the ritual build so much, because you can pitch your Odd Eyes Gravity with your cards like Pendulum Call, and that can help the deck so that you can get a free plus off that, because once you get Odd Eyes Advent in hand, you can bring this back from the graveyard. So to me, that's very crucial in the way you play the deck, and that helps the deck out a lot. I run 1 soul charge just to be able to bring that back to those cards that just get hit by warning or strike or something like that. If you get hit real hard, let's get that stuff back out of the graveyard. But the main thing is, if this card gets destroyed, that's what I want to bring back. I want to be able to bring this card back if my opponent gets rid of it, and to be able to keep putting them burn damage on them. That way you can just sit there and just sit back and chill. I also run 1 upstart just to make it 39. We're running 1 Ignite Reload. Ignite Reload just to help fix those bad clunky hands. And lastly, for the spells, we run 2 Twin Twister. Twin Twister, like I said, you can pitch your Odd Eyes Gravity with your Twin Twister. And then next thing you know, use your Odd Eyes Advent, bring it right back. It was really no cost to you. But that is it for our main deck. For our extra deck, we run 1 Dynastor Power. Just the fact that you're running Luster, this is just another way to be able to help protect your scales. So I like that. We're running 2 Odd Eyes Vortex. Odd Eyes Vortex, you know, he can be able to negate a card, spin a pendulum card back out of the extra deck. Helps you recycle your deck. I like that a lot. And the fact that he's got a 3K wall, very good. We're running 1 Ignister. Ignister, just to be able to pop a pendulum card on your side, or even if your opponent's running a pendulum and then spin the other cards back that's not targeting, is very good effect to be able to use in the game. We're running 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, just to be able to hate on your opponent's battle phase for their monster effects, and sometimes be able to pull a monster out of the pen scale can help to go into absolutes, is very good too. We're running 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon, just to be able to get those high level monster effects to slow down. And on top of that, if your opponent sits there and tries to target one of your Odd Eyes cards with one of their monsters effects, just be able to put all that hate to a note, put that noise to a hate. Just gonna say, nah man, you don't need to do all that. We're running 2 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, just to be reborn in your Vortex, to be able to reborn your Gravity Dragon. That helps out a lot with the deck. And that could help put you in a good game state to be able to keep getting your monsters back, looping those Odd Eyes cards. It's very good. We're running 2 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Flare Metal, along with your Gravity, is very good. If you're able to get Odd Eyes Gravity and 1 Flare Metal out, your opponent's taking 1,000 damage. If you're able to get 2 Odd Eyes Gravities and a Flare Metal, your opponent's taking some major damage after that. That starts making you look good. You get to sit back and chill. For every time they activate something, they're taking 1,000 or 1,500 damage. That could be very, very good to you. You're sitting here, you're getting to say what you gonna pay to your cost. can you get over these big monsters with all that damage you're taking? So to me, these two right here are very good. And these two, the fact that they, as long as they got the good setup, they're very good to you. We're running one Big Eye just be able to snatch steal your opponent's stuff. And we're still running the Utopia package and one number 39 Utopia and one S39 Utopia the Lightning. These two are just good for being a big 5K beater and just hating on your opponent so they can't activate effects. We'll run one Castell just to be able to spin back those problem cards. You do not want your opponent to activate anything like Anti-Spell Fragrance. If they activate that, go and push that back, get that out of here, go on with your plays. And then lastly, we run one Abyss Dweller because there's graveyard effects that pop off that we just don't want to pop off. You know, some things that just put you in a bad situation. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think of the deck profile. And if you want a combo guide, let's get this video to 25 likes and we'll get an Odd Eyes Gravity combo